Alright, best of 9 continues. Map number 6 is going to be Serral. And time, top left, Dark and Hero, bottom right. Really can kick this one off, get this one all started. Well, we are going to see Hero expand right away. That obviously already tells you a little bit about what to expect considering what we've been seeing so far. So that definitely makes a lot of sense. Working our way through these early stages. My gloves! Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the 40 family. And thanks so much for supporting today. We appreciate it. Okay, we're going back around. Nexus gets set up. Obviously, time just scouting initially here, try and get an idea as to what is currently going on. Times Reaper showing us that we're researching speed with a little ping, I suppose, but I don't think anything too notable, right? Just saying, hey, look, it is speed. And there's a Baneling Nest on the way up from Serral. He's been pretty safe throughout, I would say, as well, right? He's been pretty consistent about building the Baneling Nest. Sometimes to a fault, though, right? Because sometimes he's been playing that Baneling Nest, his opponent skips to Roaches, and it just feels like he's a bit behind. Aninak TV, thank you so much for the 5 gift the subs to Tatsumasa. Blackout 63, J, Lip JK, Zaro 91, and Miesenhauer. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the gifts. Well, we have a gateway proxied up from Hero, so he's going to get a little aggressive here as the blink comes into play sooner rather than later, it would seem. So that will seemingly become his plan. I like it, you know, get a bit aggressive. Meanwhile, Dark is set in with just a ton of links, so they are basically 2 base net here. Again, going to test the defenses of Serral in time, which... do I like that as much? Maybe not quite so much, because then it feels as though, I mean, Serral in time have been pretty good defensively. Yeah, the one game they got caught a bit off, but other than that, you can't really say they've been bad, right? They've been pretty freaking consistent. Definitely difficult to say that they've not been mostly ready for attacks coming their way. There you go, our Stalker's coming through. Third hatch of Serral, not the end of the world if you lose the third hatch because Dark is only on 2 bases, so we know that obviously that's a judgment call that they have to be able to figure out and make of their own accord though, so that is more likely to be the problem in this, trying to figure that out and realizing that actually it's okay if you lose the base for a little bit here. A bit of a cheeky Nidus coming up as we have Swarmhost already building from Dark as well, so that's going to be how he tries to add to all of this harassment that's currently ongoing. See if it will end up being enough or not. You have Stalkers doing a few of the Balins of Serral out the front. I mean, here are these freaking Locusts, and already Serral is just not looking good on supply because of what we've been seeing out of, what we've been seeing basically out of, Hero harassing Serral's base, slowing him down. Time on a counterattack here. Well, I say counterattack. Just going to clean up some of these batteries that Hero got set up on the high ground going into this third.
Oh,
There's a
big
counterattack
counterattack. I do big
across the map.
counter.
Yeah.
Time's across the map. Are we going to look at that? I don't know what time's doing across the map, but
Not
something's
many
going on.
damage.
It's back,
Oh,
right?
sorry, Cyril, not time.
No damage.
No damage. Well,
More
Good.
Nidus in my base. Big problem, big problem.
yeah, Cyril's got no main. Cyril's got, well, not really much. Like you said, his counterattack didn't really find damage.
Already
I think-
come.
I think they're maybe dead, actually. Fortunately.
Just back. He can't kill anything.
Cancel your base.
Maybe he kill my base.
Oh.
Oh no.
So I was like, no cancel, huh?
I think we should push, right?
If you want to. A big blink.
Big blink, yeah. I mean, big blink in, there's just no units
Hey, I was
nearby.
gonna attack here.
Time's gonna go and try go down the low ground, but there's gonna be support
I don't
of,
have enough units. I have no units.
The low ground doesn't matter if Cyril can't push him down to low ground, and actually, Hero blinks down here to try and fight. So Hero kind of doesn't believe there's enough units on this side either. It's just kind of funny, I suppose. Yeah, a funny couple of moments as it really does look as though we're probably going to have this game really heading towards a Dark and Hero score. Well, I mean, this keeps the series very interesting, of course. Going to go back to leveling it out once again. Very exciting. Counterattack comes in. I mean, Time's going to try and set up, but we've got Locust to clean this out. The tanks won't survive the Locust wave, so if the tanks go down, you're already in too much trouble, right? So, yeah, not really much else to say about this. These tanks are not going to be able to survive this. The Locusts, even if you survive this, right, is it really going to go very well for you? Is it really going to end up okay? Probably not. Because you've got Hero doing so much damage back on the other side. GG's. Dark and Hero will find themselves victorious here in game number 6. Good places. Put themselves into some better spots. Here on Catalesque, as we have Dark and Hero will be in the bottom right with Cyril and Time in the top left-hand corner. Here in our 2v2 today. A maximum of 3 maps remaining. Thought it would be a blessing if we got all the maps right. That'd be great. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. Maybe I'm hoping and asking for a little bit too much, but I'd love to see all 9 maps. I think everyone would, right? So, fingers crossed on that one. Because we'll find out soon what we are going to get. As we get this going, we do have our CC coming in, our barracks building up, extractor just coming off onto the edge as well, so all of this getting going here. Cybercore, Nexus, all coming up. We see a few extra racks coming in here from Time as well. So he's going to play a lot of racks off of this opening. So that's got to be kind of intriguing, right? I'm interested as to what this is going to lead us to. Twilight Council again from Hero. We've seen pretty much a mixture of Twilight and Stargate and Phoenix and stuff so far as well. Oh no, that's not good. Stream down, stream down. Second, please, guys. This isn't you guys. This is the clean feed, I believe. It looks like we're back. Okay, guys, again, this is not you, this is the clean feed. If the lag is too much, okay, it looks as though it's caught back up on itself. I just skipping forward a little bit, so I don't think we missed anything too severe or anything. I appreciate it's not ideal, but if that's all the lag we're going to get, then that's okay. That obviously could have been a little bit worse, so not too concerned at the end of the day. It's fair to say. As you see, our Lings making their way out, and just going to be seeing the blink coming up from Hero. So into that blink again, obviously that's been great for him. We've seen Blink be fantastic so far for Dark and Hero, putting on some good pressure and everything. So again, no surprises just yet. And just as to what's Cyril and Timing doing. Cyril on 30, drones to Dark's 36 as he makes Ling Bane. Is there a potential that they go across the map and actually just get a bit more aggressive themselves this time? Kind of feels like there's got to be something of a chance that happens, right?
야, 아예 안 찍었다.
And Dark's microphone is so much louder than Hero's.
처음에 그냥 안 찍을게요. 올 것 같아서.
여기 깨고 있다. 마린 오지게 많아.
아, 이거 큰일 났다.
아 이거 3배로 뽕이다. 아 아니다. 멀티 먹고 그냥 천천히 하는 거다.
일단 맹독 기지는 지를게요,
너
그러면.
맹독기지 지어야 돼.
Spire coming up, Baneling Nest has been
나 지금
brought
잠깐
in.
나가도 돼?
링 많아가지고 빡센데, 약간. 해랑 근데 올 것 같긴 하거든요.
너가
해주라.
잘 막아주면 되긴 하는데.
맹독 기지가 애매하게.
Continue to communicate here.
Do I swipe one more time?
Sorry, guys.
You can swipe there, but it's very expensive, so maybe, I don't know. So what is it? A Stalker's coming?
Farmhouse. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Back off.
Is it Swarmos?
I think
It's a
farmhouse.
Spire.
You see already, Horse?
No, not already. Hey, can we kill? No.
Do you steam? Many links, there's many links by the way. Yeah, I think it's Muta.
Uta. Oh, Cyril, what a call. Cyril's info is so on point.
Can more? Yeah.
I need help here.
10 meters on the
Yeah.
way as the Stalker's harassing over on
Hey,
this
I will
right hand
try-
side.
Oh, see?
Sarah on time trying to defend and deflect here for a few moments.
What are they doing? Maybe they're hidden base, what do you think? I have no clue what they're doing. So weird.
It's just two base muta, and they're
It's
not
fine,
realizing
whatever.
it.
But I think he's making Muta most likely.
Time is getting turrets up. He's following Cyril's advice of dealing with mutas. You see Spore Crow from Cyril as well. The preparation is there to try and nullify what these mutas can do. We are beginning to come up this left-hand side. And you know what this really makes me want? It makes me want that, you know, like during like 1v1 tournaments, it makes me really want to have like I want to be able to just hear like live their brains thinking, you know? How cool would that be? We just have like we just tap into Cyril's brain and see what he's thinking during the games. It'd be really sick. I think Bane is continuing through here as you do have the Stalkers and Sentinels trying to poke. Bidders have not achieved too much just yet. I was going to see them trying to jump onto this army of Hero. Hero has to use a bunch of force fields to keep this away and to keep this from being too devastating. So it's quite a big deal starting out. So you've seen the Ling's going to get rid of this proxy as well, so just removing that from the equation, or at least trying to. Dark actually protected it, I believe. The Thin Pylon, I think, stayed up just there. That's obviously quite nice. Nice little bonus as we continue through. Stalker's still trying to come back and deflect this army of time away. Time is dealing with the run by into his base at the same time, mind you, so doing a pretty good job of that, really making sure that doesn't get too out of control or anything. Stalkers and Mutas together
But we
trying to
need
push
tank.
to the front.
But they, yeah, this is. We need one tank both sides.
Yeah, but he killed me one more. Use his 30.
You can hear the discussions, you can hear what they're thinking.
But I mean, the
What's
Protoss
needed.
is not very rich. He's three bases very late.
No, but I think Protoss is rich. Okay, now you have tank.
No drone, no drone. I mean, no pro. That's mine. I have tank, it's fine.
Well, just trying to defend here is Cyril. Is about equal supply with
Yeah, but that is
Dark.
Frost. Yeah, no, nice, nice.
He's playing Roaches against Mutas, so obviously that generally should be good for Dark in terms of the numbers game here right now.
이거 살짝 빼.
So yeah, I mean, Dark and Hero still trying to harass, trying to use these Mutas as well. And at the moment, feels as though Sarah on time still a little bit caught up, still unable to really make a getaway from
오른쪽 외곽에서
the spot that Dark and Hero put them into.
Would you like it?
It's a very playable game on both sides. I think the Mutas obviously still have a lot to say in this game. Will have quite an impact compared to maybe some of the other units here, but it's playable for Time and Cyril. Taz. That said, though, we are going to be seeing on the way to a the freaking storm already. Now, Cyril is getting Vipers up, but obviously that's something which the High Templar can also deal with too. So, got a few question marks across the board at the moment. Gazelle's going to run in there, but there's just too many units to really justify it, so we pull away from that decision, which is not the wrong call at all. It's going to be seeing the Mutas dive in this main base, though. Too many Mutas for the Marines. At the same time, we're going to run it at the front. The Lings to tank for the Stalkers to deal a bunch more damage. Again, just a powerful combination, something we've been seeing a lot of. This kind of, one set of units up in the front there, really doing the job of tanking and everything else behind dealing damage. Several supply has dropped quite dramatically. And Dark and Hero really finding a way to get damage done here, because this was not a guaranteed situation, right? This was actually one of those moments where I really felt as though they were maybe in kind of control of this game. But, Cyril and Time just had a good idea of what was going on. They weren't really being caught off guard by anything and all of that, so... very interesting stuff as we move on through. So you see, Mutas still sitting here and doing very nicely. Stalker's still holding the front. I mean, Cyril's definitely hurting in supply now. I think Dark, with all the Mutas, a smile on his face, kind of knowing that he's in strong position here. Looking very good for them. They're getting better and better, it feels like, as time passes by. Feels very good for them indeed. We're just getting rid of Time's main base as well. Something's trying to run by here. This at least Cyril can control, but man, these Mutas are just tough. I don't know what we really do about them. I guess you kind of have the Mutas to... I mean, I suppose you can kind of, obviously, if you hit some really good parasitic bombs, right, then the Mutas do melt away, so you're kind of hoping for mistakes. Time trying to push across the map to support Cyril, but I think Hero just has too much anyway, so I'm not sure that is necessarily going to be too game-changing either. And here's this push down the bottom right side. Hero has good supply. If the Mutas need to come back and help defend, I'm sure they can as well. As long as Hero's going to be taking the brunt of the damage, we do have the Stormy boys doing some storming. Obviously, that's always a great aid as well. Storm after storm coming through. Zeld's actually going to get hit a little bit. Archon's getting pushed forward. Stalker's still trying to move into this. The sterile supply is just plummeting. Here are the meters to help. I mean, they kind of a little bit late to arrive, but I guess better late than never. And this, my friends, is very quickly seeming as though we are going to have ourselves a game number 7 going the way of Dark and Hero. How about that? Let's see if it will be enough for them. Top right is Dark and Hero. See if they want to be super aggressive early or if they have a potential plan as to what they're going to be doing. If they're going to go for a little bit more of a macro game. There really is, again, just a lot of different options at this point in time. A lot of possibilities. Okay, one of the big questions has pretty much always been whether Hero is going to be expanding or not. He's been definitely pretty all over the place when it comes to the expansions, and not in a bad way, just in like sometimes he expands, sometimes he doesn't. So that'll be one thing for us to definitely watch out for here, whether he takes that expansion. He will put it down right now, so again, telling us that this maybe isn't going to be the most aggressive setup that we've had so far. Well, there's going to be seeing an Overlord just moving around a little bit on a little bit of an adventure. Again, nothing crazy yet. Time to go and go 2 Reapers, which is obviously a little bit of fun. A little bit different for sure. I like that. I'd say changing it up a little bit, but not in like a super crazy way. Just a little bit of a way to kind of put a little bit more pressure on early. Let's see if he does anything in particular. He's going to do 2 Reapers on top of that as well, so now it maybe becomes actually a little bit of a serious push that he's committing to here. Very interesting. Oh, Reaper's turned around so far, but again, if you can just find the opposing team being a little greedy right now, there's definitely quite a bit of potential for you, right? I'm just going to be seeing our Stalkers come in there, and they will shut this down for now, so that's not a great start. Kind of want to be keeping everything alive as often as possible here. Numbers stacking up definitely will help a lot. Right here, just going to see our Reapers and our Hellions coming through. We're just unable to really break in anywhere, so good damage from this. We're going to go Banshees and Cloak for the first time in this series, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to be seeing Banshees and Cloak, so out of nowhere, a complete switch up, which obviously is very plausible. Just makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah, I mean, Banshees obviously could be a little bit of a way to switch things up and make things different and catch the opponents off guard. But they've not been ready earlier. The Hellion getting picked off. The Reapers are going to go down as well, so I'm not having the best of openings immediately. I wonder if you felt as though this might help them against some of the possible aggression, you know? That could have been... that could have actually been a situation, right? That could have been a thing for sure.
我们的盟友遭到攻击。
Let's see how things skipping away. He's going to be seeing the Nidus network and the Swarm Wars coming out again here from Dark. So you've seen success with this in one of the some of the earlier games. We're going to see if you can find success with it again a second time around now.
Why? Stalker, Stalker, Stalker!
Banshee getting some work done, but Stalkers just blink into Serral's base and he yells for the Stalkers. As,
I think it's Mutta again. It's just Mutta.
No, it's not Mutta. It is actually going to be as he loses a Banshee.
Yeah.
It's Swarm Host.
It's fine, it's fine. I killed some drone and pro. Not bad, not bad.
Not ideal, not ideal. I'll tell you that much, but but we don't know if it's fire. I think it's fire.
It's not Spire, it's Infit.
Probably
It's going to
Muta.
be Swarm Host, but... Well, can they figure it out? Time is coming in. He sees the infestation pit. The scout, call it!
From us.
Swarm Host, what a call.
基地
What a
遭
scout,
到
what a
攻击
moment to see it.
From house.
Just when you need to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I didn't reply to you, but don't worry.
But I only make units now.
Already responding. Serral's making units. Serral's making units off of a good drone count as well. I don't mind it, honestly. For Serral and time, it feels pretty okay.
So hard.
Fine.
Let's see if the Swarm Hosts do work, though. Obviously, that's going to be a big
I think
part
I
of-
want to mine these minerals
next
out
few
so we get
moments.
out of our base here.
Yeah, sure. Come. There.
I think behind your base, maybe? No?
Yeah, behind my base. No. The first push. Oh my god, he's in my tank.
No, behind my base.
And the other one is coming my man base. My god, he tried to kill my tank.
Ah,
Tank going down is obviously rough, not unable to help defend here. Just been listening to Serral and time as they figure this out and decide what they want to do about these situations that are arriving for them. Serral has a ton of supply. Overall, still like
They
this. These
didn't
three
get
lanes have to
anything.
get away, so escaping out just for the moment.
Can I protect my man base? And my tank
I
can
think
hold.
you just lift. I think you just lift and run away as cities.
Okay.
Lift and
You
run
can
away.
throw it. So many units.
There's a lot of units. Swarm Host showing up in the mineral lines. Can we defend
It's
against
fine,
it?
you can
Roaches
get
have to back
so
it
much.
up.
Oh, good. It's fine, it's fine.
Obviously, time taking some damage here, going to finally put him a bit behind, but it's going to be a question of can he deal with the Swarm Host eventually as these roaches are being
Oh, you
chased,
killed
but he's
Benitez?
about to have
yeah,
us
yeah.
around on
Counter?
these Stalkers. Oh, can they blink away top left side? They will just get out. My goodness, that was such
They're
a
behind my base,
close
probably.
call. That would have been real bad, huh?
Oh, I can defend the other way. It's fine now. I have steam, I have shield, and I have tank.
Yeah, Sarmo is behind my base.
Shield and tank, but yeah, you still
So
got these Swarm Hosts
many.
to deal with. So many. I love Serral's voice, man. Serral's just amazing to listen to, honestly.
Is there?
Fantastic. These locusts will honestly not do too crazy well or anything
So
this
many
time.
farmhouse.
And
I
the
think I
Stalkers
just
trying to come in at the same
counter-attack
time.
with many roaches.
The problem with counterattacking is obviously you are going to be in this weird position where as you're counterattacking, you've got to figure out how you also deal with the fact that your opponents have also got a bunch of stalkers, right? So how do you get across
I
the
think we
map
can try some push.
Nidus.
in the first place? Nice in the back of
I think
Tiger's
I-
base.
Yeah, I think too.
I have roaches there. And I burrow movement.
Big few moments as our roach is going to run up into this
Oh.
main. Stalkers coming through. Well, forces the Swarm Host to come home and use a few of those Swarm Hosts defensively. Going to try and get a couple of kills, run away from the Locusts, just causing chaos. This is allowing time and Serral to get across the
There's a go
bottom
here?
right corner of the
I
map,
think so.
by the way. So this is actually being
just kill
huge.
that base, I
Burrow
think.
up as well. And this base, yeah, should probably go down. We find a Nidus right here.
Can I kill that pilot?
Serral needs to turn those roaches around to help get rid of that Nidus. That would be ideal. They've just left that Nidus alone. Unfortunately, that tunnel
Nidus?
vision
Careful.
up over here. Unfortunately, that's a,
Well, I
bit
guess
of a
they're
shame.
gonna attack me actually. Okay, I block.
Oh, just go. It's pretty easy to fight.
Yeah. But if Farmhouse come, need to go back. Need to go back if Farmhouse come.
No, I have
Very well.
Marine, so we don't need care. Really. Trust me.
Okay.
Just go.
They're just gonna go. Trust time, guys. Trust me. I know you guys have memed a bit about that one
Let's
in the
go, let's
past
go,
already,
really,
but
trust me.
here we go. Once again, trusting time. Is it gonna be the right call? We dive on in
Behind.
the Locusts.
I call front.
Well, yeah, the Locusts shouldn't do too much if the tanks don't friendly fire. Stalkers come jumping in on this. Serral and Time are set up right on top
Aye.
of this base, and this army is getting wiped out. The Stalkers aren't doing anything. In fact, the Stalkers are doing one thing, and that
Still
is dying.
Farmhouse alive, so not over.
Yeah, can we kill off some
I
of
tried
the
to kill
Swarm Hosts?
Farmhouse.
The Swarm Hosts can't get up the ramp quickly enough. There's so many Swarm
I
Hosts!
kill base.
Very good.
Swarm Hosts are their
Yeah, I
own
think we win.
Yeah, I
worst
think
enemy
maybe-
right now. Oh
It's
my
time to talk
god.
about next game. What do you
So
think?
many swarm hosts.
I think
I
we
don't
just
know what
make
map.
The test.
We are gonna go
Okay.
to game 9, it looks like,
Test.
guys.
Test.
Fields?
Yeah.
Fields?
It's like man base. His playing is very good to compare man base.
Are they already talking to us about what the
Remember?
next map's gonna be?
Yeah,
They're
I
already
know.
planning ahead.
They do the same again, I think.
Oh my god, so many locusts
Is it
coming
over?
down.
Can we still lose maybe?
Not really. I
Dog is
think
still
it's
maxed out
over.
on swarm hosts, so yeah, it's possible.
We just
So
need-
many swarm hosts.
But Protoss no army.
Yeah, Protoss has no army, but what about
I'll
like
check Golden
42
Bears.
swarm
I'll go check
hosts
Golden
tied?
Bears.
46 swarm
Yeah.
hosts!
Maybe he has.
Well, obviously swarm hosts have their weaknesses. They just need to play around that. Just kind of funny to hear this all going on in the discussions about it.
I will check hidden bases as well.
Max out
I
Dog
think if
is
they
in a
send
position
farm
for
hosts, just
sure.
go back. Because so many. Yeah, so many. No, not that many.
So many, so
Okay, now
many, so
all
many.
coming, all
Ah,
coming.
not
No,
that
we just
many.
go. We just go. Trust me. Trust me.
Marines, that's good.
There's no way, right?
I'm comp man base now.
Drops into the base. This is obviously a big deal.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the super
It's
bounty. All
over.
these probes will
So
go
Fields
down.
of Death. I think we never
GG.
played that map before,
Alright,
so
Dog-
I don't know.
Dog's just GG'd on max supply.
We never
man. That's
played that
funny.
map.
Alright, GG's it is, and we are gonna be seeing ourselves a game number 9 in this best of 9. You can't ask. Final map. It's gonna be this one with the golds in the middle. We'll see how it's gonna go. Dark and Hero, Sterile in time. It all comes down to this to see who will be crowned champions here today. Overload coming around, hatch gas, pool, all of that setting up at the moment here as we get this setting up. I'm just going to see this Rex coming down over on the edges. It's ready to roll. Alright, just going to be having our overlords coming across, hatch, gas pool, everything setting up, factory on the way, as well as a reactor from Times. Nothing too surprising there as the Cybernetics core gets started. Nexus still building. Again, guys, we will have more StarCraft 2 later today as well. Just a very quick reminder, after this 2v2, we do have the OSC Championship. That starts up in about 2 hours' time. I have some sponsored content between now and then as well, so basically we're just going to be staying live all day long. And I hope you'll stick around with me. Bad Universe, thank you so much for the 11-month resub. Everyone should sub to Wardy, trust me. Nice. Thank you so much for the 11 months. Trust him. Trust him, guys, like you trust time. CC coming down. There's obviously going to be one more exposed base here, especially as Serral takes the back bases. Bay Nest coming up already from Dark. Bay Nest from Serral as well. 26 drones, 25. Pretty even across the board there. Stargate the choice from Hero. We have seen those Phoenix be devastating at points in this series. The control they can have, and if they get to too many and you don't have an answer, it can be very tough as well. Warlocks, thank you so much. I trust with the 6-month resub on the Prime. Thank you very much. Couple of Adepts. Actually come shading forward. Just going to back it up a little bit, back and forth. These Adepts will actually be losing out on one of them, so a good amount of units here. We'll get a second Adept kill. Doesn't lose that Hellion either. Another Adept doesn't quite get the reach in here. Yo, Zane, thank you so much for the 4-month resub as well. Appreciate all the subs, guys, as we have.
Help! I have like
time
10
running
links.
out.
I can make 2 banelings and maybe
We can try.
do
We can
something.
try.
We're gonna
I think
try.
maybe no billing. We just go. I just need circling. It's fine. Really.
Okay.
Oh my god, that
No, I
definitely.
think I will make 2 Banes. I have money. But let's go first. Let's go already. Banes come
go.
later.
Bane's already coming up.
Ah, Phoenix.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
okay.
Phoenix, cancelled. Attack has been denied officially.
It's fine. He gets my river. I don't care.
Reapers is gonna go and try and pick up some info or something. I mean, to be fair, the Phoenix lifting Reapers means that the Phoenix are not
I will
then
make 2
lifting stuff
Baning
like,
so we don't die to
for
lead.
example,
No
drones.
baits there?
So letting them know there's no
They're coming,
base in the
I think.
back, so just giving them a
Yeah, they're
confirmation
coming.
of base count.
Oh,
Time's
many,
gone
many.
up to 3 bases.
Yeah, many.
As Dog is droning now. Cyril
Oh,
had a
long
bit of a
until
drone lead
tank.
so far. Rich run coming up from Cyril. Obviously, time needs to get to a good amount of anti-air to help against these Phoenix. Can't let that get overrun.
I think
I
just
think-
put tank high ground. Ah, you make Cyclone? Okay, it's okay. Good.
Cyclone's good
Yeah,
too,
it's
I
actually
think.
better.
It is better. Oh, Cyril's so smart. It was exactly right. It was so much better.
Actually better.
All right, guys, we got ourselves.
Yeah, they go
the,
back. I just make drone.
Yeah, I think now it's good for us. Really.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sorry, I'm just
He's,
waiting to see if they say
360
anything else.
very late, and I almost finished. I think he will go carrier this time.
Maybe. I get scout.
Oh, good scout.
Ropo. He's making Phoenix, but he has Ropo.
Mm-hmm. Very
I
much
will
so.
try to mine and marine. I will change this time.
Very much so what Hero's done a lot in the past, by the way. Just Phoenix, Robobay,
But I don't think
Colossi.
I think it's just Colossus.
I will try to make Viking, I think.
I will make Vipers. I already have many drones. I just make now only. I make Hive and Roaches.
Nice.
Thank you for all the subs, by the way. Just listening.
I
in
scout
these
if
guys.
it's carriers.
It's going to try and be annoying as we're going to swap over to Dog and Hero's voices. Yeah, thank you so much, Tech9, Big Funk and Dave, and also Killer Dave and Hulkins Brawl for the
Okay.
subs. Appreciate it, guys. Obviously, here Time and Cyril discussing the situation, Dark and Hero. And where are they at right now? On the way to road speed, equalish workers across the board. Hero has a lot more workers over time. That's actually kind of a big deal. Obviously, he's just been killing a few of them with the Phoenix. Kind of wondering what you do from here. I mean, +2 missiles, +1 carapace on the way up from Cyril at the moment. Just going to be seeing that road speed coming through. We do have that hive building as well, so we get towards Vipers. He was mentioning that beforehand.
Before he has carrier, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
going
I'm
for
not
that.
sure.
He's getting the fleet
You
peak.
don't even know if he's going Roaches. Oh, there's drone. See that.
He's circling.
He's going to grab a medevac here. That's the annoyance of the Phoenix again.
I
As
think we
they
should
could just
try
go
that
lift some
first.
reinforcements too.
You think so?
Yep.
We can try. If you want. Your call.
Let's go.
I'm going to try
But we
for a
can
bit
go
of a
back
push.
if it's too many.
Yeah,
Too much.
sure. Just give some pressure.
But I think they have Colossus, and that's the problem. We have no counter for Colossus.
I actually don't like this attack at all.
Yeah,
I don't
too
think
much,
for
I
Cyril
think.
in time.
Just back.
Yeah, I think good call. They're agreeing to
Do you think
go
he's
back.
going Colossus, or what do you think he's going?
Let me check. Yo, classes. I think he just go Phoenix. Where he just
You have
go
no
back Phoenix. And after he will go carrier. Just maybe 5, maybe 4 classes.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm already Vipers. I'm making 5 Vipers, so many Vipers coming. And I make Mass Roach now.
Many Vipers, Mass Roach. They haven't seen the carriers in particular in production, but they've obviously got a feel for that. Hero did build a couple of disruptors. That's something the Vipers are going to be great against. They can basically cancel the disruptor shots by abducting. As time comes up, this right-hand side will be taking the watchtower here.
Just don't lose units, and I think it's good.
Other race.
I have 5 Vipers getting energy.
When Vex load up, gonna see time. Hasn't really dropped since that big drop that went super disastrous for him in that earlier game. And we kind of joked about it a little bit, but drops like this have been so good for him throughout this event just in general. Unfortunately, he's getting bullied by these Phoenix, man. Widowmine's going down. There's no support in this sort of area. We're going to unload a tank or two to this low ground. Is it just the one tank? Yeah, just the one, but kind of annoying, right? I mean, can the Ravagers reach that for the Biles? Yes, they can. Tank. Oh, actually manages to dodge away. Kind of cute, but... Oh, he's actually going to catch the 2 Disruptors in the Colossus! What's the target fire on the Colossus? Oh my god, the Phoenix lived everything! You're kidding me! Oh, man, that's so unlucky for time. He gets wiped there. As we are going to be seeing this fight coming through. Fungal Growth, support from the Infestors. Several went Vipers, Dark went Infestors. That's a hell of a combination. You gotta be careful if the Vipers get fungal, then obviously then the Phoenix can maybe have a good time. Wow, that fungal came off just in time to split away. First carriers are here. As time comes back across. It's gonna be seeing the army of Time and Serral making their way up to the upper left-hand side. Overall supplies are very similar, but you've got to be worried about those carriers, no? What the hell are we going to do about those? We're starting to stem up into this base. Serral and Time are choosing to be aggressive right now. We're going to come in. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a fight and a half. Fungal Growth's all over the place. A couple of abducts coming down. I can't feel like this is going to be good at all for Serral and Time, though, as the carriers are just... There's no answer to them at all. Serral's army melted. The Fungals were really good in this scenario as well. Dark and Hero are just a little bit too much right now. And that was a misjudged attack. You know, they had so many calls as to what was going on and thinking carriers and stuff, but they didn't ever really get anything up to deal with carriers. Serral on his way to Aspire now. I guess he had to trade out some units somewhere along the way, but this is going to open them to the counterattack as Dark and Hero come swarming down the left side of the map. This game 9 might come down to this as our carriers push in. Fungal Growth coming down again. The Infestors have been a great call. I understand the need for the Vipers, though, from Serral, right? You need to get rid of the Colossi, Disruptors, etc. And Fungal after Fungal has been great here. The Colossi are just not being answered at all. It's the one thing they've had no way to deal. I mean, they had the Vipers against Colossi, but they've just never had the fight ready for it. It's going to be GG's. Well played. Dark and Hero are going to be the champions as Serral and Time go all the way. Hero celebrating. And Dark and Hero will win it in a 9-game epic grand final here in the World Team League 2v2 event.